Hey there, everybody. Still haven't made a fucking intro for this goddamn series, mainly because I can't uh, muster the uh, mental resources to make an intro, even a shitty intro. I just can't fucking will myself to do it. Used to be able to make fucking intros. Used to have fucking Sony Vegas. I can't make it in the like. I have fucking editing software. Can't fucking do it. Can learn how to make a good fucking intro. So it's fucking. But maybe one of these days I will fucking get to making an actual proper fucking intro. Anyway, first thing I want to talk about is that my previous episode of this, where I talked about Finding Fiends, which is an adorable goddamn webtoon on Webtoon. Um, the author of that video, or the author of that uh, Webtoon found the tweet, I guess, because it mentioned Finding Fiends in the title, and liked it. And everybody should go follow them because they make an amazing fucking webtoon. Like legitimately, it just in that video, I was literally reading and it was just like laughing. It was genuine fucking laughs. Um, so that was kind of fucking surreal. Everybody should go follow them on Twitter. I'll leave a link to it in the description box below. Uh, Now to the new things I want to talk about. I'm pretty sure I didn't. I made a point not to talk about this webtoon in any of the videos I did. At least not like in depth. And I want to talk about Teenage Mercenary, which is basically about a kid named Ijin Yu who was involved in a plane crash, wasn't discovered when his family was discovered, basically was turned into a child soldier, a very good child soldier, and his family was found, and his commanding officer was like, "You go be a normal fucking teenager," and he's trying to do that, and I want to say he's in Seoul, and basically hijinks ensue where Ijin uses his considerable talents to effective use. One of the it's like, cause yeah, this kid was a fucking child soldier. Like he's a fucking teenager in present day, and his commanding officer, I guess, feels bad, but still put him in the field, I guess, because he's the best, military piece he has. And in one of the episodes of the webtoon, the commanding officer is like kind of stranded. He is trying to exfil people, and someone tells Ijin about it, and then Ijin goes to the war zone, or the operating theater, and basically beats the shit out of everybody trying to kill the fucking his commanding officers and the civilians. And then the commanding officer's like, "Why the fuck did you do this? Like, I want you to be a normal fucking teenager." This normal teenager, by the way, aside from being a mercenary, um, friends with Korean gangsters, and his grandfather's also friendly with the gangsters, even though I think the grandfather doesn't know that he's a gangster. And also, the daughter of a CEO of a company in Korea goes to the same school as him and his sister. And they try to find out information about Ijin, but they couldn't because they were blocked. Probably because child soldier thing, not necessarily don't want that to get out. Would not be good. It's really good though. Another uh, another one I want to talk about is called Manager Kim, which is in a shared universe between a bunch of webtoons. Which is, this is the cool thing about certain webtoons is like they have an expanded universe. This one, basically, guy who is literally like Manager Kim. The main character of this is basically too deadly as a military asset. Uh, Basically, like infiltrated like North Korea and wrecked their shit. Like it's like he fucking is. That has been said in this, in this thing that he's too good, and he basically destroyed the shit out of North Korean stuff, which also is a theme in God of High School early on. One of the main characters is fucking this crazy fucking soldier dude who beat the shit out of fucking North Korean defector guy and learned the Korean version of Taekwondo or whatever. It's a whole fucking thing. But this guy like is too deadly. Like they didn't want him. Like he had to fight to become like a civilian because he's that much of a liability. He's like that. He's that strong and that scary. And so his daughter gets kidnapped, and subsequently, as far as we know, she's dead. And it's about him basically just laying waste to anybody in his fucking way. Literally, he's fucking cutting a bloody swath across Korea trying to find his daughter, uh, or at the very least, his daughter's body. And it's fucked up, but it's good, but it's fucked up. Be prepared. Um, Fucking what other ones do I want to talk about? Regina Reina. I remember talking about that in the previous day. Regina Reina, basically, daughter gets sacrificed to something. She's left for dead, essentially. Turns out she didn't die, and turned out she's a fucking badass ass kicker. Um, and like kicked so much ass on the battlefield. Like she literally is called the Executioner in the most recent fucking episode of the webtoon. Uh, and like her dad doesn't like that she's alive. Um, and literally she gets poisoned by her butler, which kind of a dick move. Uh, that's about it. Hellbound, which I have to finish watching the Netflix show. Uh, but in the most recent episode of Hellbound, uh, this person is the whole thing about Hellbound is there's a prophecy that you're gonna get fucking basically divine justice visited upon you. It's basically what it. And then like a set time later, these big fucking crazy powerful assholes show up. Like these fucking divine beings show up and just destroy the shit out of you. As you do, like people make fucking cults out of bullshit. There's a cult about this, and some of them are fucking crazier than standard and more violent. They literally burned a dude. Like they found this dude and just like he's supposed to have done bad things, and they fucking incinerated him. That's a fucking thing that happened. And in the most recent thing, this woman was revealed to have gained the ire for some reason of the supreme beings of this universe. And so she got, you're going to die, whatever. And obviously, when you get like this public kind of prophecy stuff, people are like, well, what did they fucking do? And it was a whole like thing. It's like all these rumors that start up. And at the end of the most recent chapter, the things show up because they like this group that's the cult, like the normal cult, like the non-violent cult members, basically pay this woman a shit ton of money that's going to go to her kids if they could videotape her getting obliterated by these divine beings. Fucked up, and people like television stations were like willing to televise this insane shit. Like, let's film someone dying on camera. Like, what the fuck? So they come in and like wreck shit, and all these cops, like they have all these snipers, and this one cop is like fucking fire at these things that are, killing this fucking poor woman, and the fucking snipers just get on their knees and like fucking bow in servitude to these fucking beings. It's like, I guess that's kind of natural. You see some kind of crazy outlandish shit, and then that rocks your worldview. Like, yeah, I guess you might do that, but still. Also, like the cop, it's focused on the cops. One of the cops' kids is like involved in the fucking cults, and I think the guy they incinerated was the guy who killed the detective and his son's wife, like his wife and the kid's mother. I think that's what it was. It's fucked up. Trying to keep these videos under a certain time. I guess that's it. Bitchcraft. What the heck's really good. Black Witches. It's like kind of they're standalone comics, kind of like there's interactions between these characters. It's really interesting. It's really cool. Yeah, art style is fucking amazing. So yeah, have a good day, everybody.